Alright, hey everyone, hello. So if you see me on this screen, you know I'm back on the other computer. So I am back at the place I don't want to be at. I'm thankful. However, I'm back. So, this video might upload before that video. So, God directed me to come back. The spirit within me. As I tell y'all, I will talk third person sometimes. To come back where I'm at. So, as I told y'all, I already knew what was going to happen. So, y'all been on my journey, right? And the police been getting called on me, right? So, this is the amazing part of this story for me that proves everything. It was something in my eye. Alright, so when I left the first day, right, I got a hotel in town for 2 days. The first day, my mother called me at night. She never left a voicemail. She never left a text message. One time, one call. Nothing. Did I call her back? No, because I already know she don't care. She just wanted to say she done something. So, in that process, I contacted my kids. I did talk to my daughter. And I talked to her that same day, and I told her, hey, mommy got to get away from grandma right now, but mommy's okay. Okay, mommy's in town. If I'm not mistaken, I stated, mommy is in town. I didn't leave town. I'm still in town. And she was like, okay. All right. That was that. The third day, I get away. That's the day that my son supposed to come back, on Sunday. All right, on Sunday. And my son, I asked for the father to drop him off with me. He caught an attitude and said, no, I'm taking him to his grandmother. Well, I have the custody of my son, not her. I said, bring him to me. He said, no, I'm taking him to his grandmother. Cool. I said, because I'm at Wendy's in town. You can bring on me. No. And that's it. That's final. Bet. All right. So, I found someone to give me a ride to Greenville. Alright, now before I get to Greenville, there's only 2 people that I tell that she's not my mother. Okay, 2 people. That's it, other than putting the videos. Okay, now we go to Greenville. Something in my eye, y'all. We go to Greenville. I get to Greenville. First stop, police station. What they do, take my ID and scan it. There's nothing in the system, okay? Nothing. Now, I'm telling them that I'm a missing person, all right? I state I'm a missing person. But I do let them know it's not underneath that name, but I'm a missing person. So, they do a check. Nothing's in the system, right? Right. Then, let's go. That was that day. The kid's dad. Okay, same day. I'm walking. And I'm talking, and then I get a call from the kid's dad on my daughter's phone. So the kid's dad is like yelling at me, talking about how the grandmother keeps calling my daughter, keeps harassing my daughter while she at school. And he's flipping, saying I said something to her, which I didn't. But he's like, I'm gonna go to the police. But he was already there at the police, per se. I'm listening to the call of him at the police department. Saying that I'm harassing my child. Never harassed my child. So I'm harassing her and saying that I have another man harassing her. It was me on the phone pretending to be a man. I made my voice very deep. So he arguing with me, not realizing it's me. Because I just wanted to see what he was going to do. What was going to happen. And he threatened me. He said he wanted to kill me. I asked him, I said, is that what you want to do? I was like, is that what you want to do? You want to go to I said some stuff, but my voice got deep. Okay, it was fun. I ain't gonna lie, it was fun. Now, do I ever act like this with him? No. The way I'm talking to you right now, that's the way how I handle him. In the 15 years of knowing him, I think only one time in a text message I responded back to one of his responses. Oh, he loves to harass me. Like 20 text messages back to back, 30 calls back to back. That's the type of person he is. Yeah, obsessive on a whole nother level, on a level. But I'll never respond. But I was kind of bored because I'm tired of this. So I kind of I ain't lie. I add a little sauce to it, but it's okay because I'm tired to do that now. Okay, that was my one time I done that, and it felt amazing. But anyway, police officer said something to him, and he lied and said I did all these things to my kids. Okay, I didn't. All right, my phone's tapped. Y'all know I haven't. So the police officer told him, block her. Yes, that's what the police officer said. Block the mother. Yes, so he blocked my kids so I can't call them. Yeah, I cannot call my kids. Then my number blocked. That's what the police officer told him to block. Yeah. So that's why the other reason why I went to go see my kids. I walked a long way, a very, very long way to get to my kids. And guess what? I talked to a sheriff that stays beside him. I asked the sheriff, can I come in so I can talk to you about what's going on? Because I'm thinking you take your job serious. Apparently not. She stood in the door. She's like, no. And I get it. You're entitled. I'm not mad at it. Okay, you don't know me. And plus, you were just going to go based off of the stuff he says. Right? Right. So, I didn't take offense. However, when the police came, she told the police that I tried to force myself into her house. Yeah. I never did that. So she lied on me to the police. Bet. But not even just that. When the police showed up, as I said in my video, he was, instead of focusing about the kids, he was like, man, no, I saw you earlier today. Didn't I talk to you earlier today? Because he want to let me know he got connects. Bragging always get people in trouble. Right? Right. Even when I talked to the police officer next door, I was like, don't you hear when he be yelling and stuff at him? I don't know nothing. I don't hear nothing. I'm barely home. Well, the times that I was able to see my kids, which was rare, that vehicle was always there. Okay? But it was a long time since that happened, so who knows? She could be telling the truth. But those walls are very thin, and the times I call my kids, I can hear him screaming, and he be in another room. Yes, he be in another room, and my daughter's door is closed. And if I can hear it, you can too. Okay, so that means you know what's going on, and you see what's going on, and you didn't even report it. You didn't even try to get in contact with me about it. That's the other part. Then he falsified information, stating that I'm not in my right mind. Well, if that's the case, right, then why the CPS that y'all had called on me say that I'm in the clear and that I am in my right mind? So you lied to the police officer again. I mean, your friend again. Okay? Police officers. Yeah. And if not mistaken, no, he didn't check my information. He didn't. But he never asked me. He asked me about the documentation. I said, I have the documentation. Now, the kids there say he got documentation too. Where is it though? Why the police officer didn't request that information to make sure it's valid before you tell me that I'm trespassing? Because if he got valid documentation, then I'm trespassing. But if he don't have valid up-to-date documentation, legalized documentation from an actual judge, it's false information. So that means you have me to leave without documentation. Ain't that against the law? So who are you protecting and serving? Bet. Let's keep pushing. I go somewhere else. Oh, I forgot. When I was here in town, they called the police on me too. Okay, that one they called in. So all you police officers, right? So we on day number, that was 2 days. That made the third day. Day number 4. All right. We just did that today. Day number 4. All right. So I'm out, and I see a police officer, and I ask him, can he take me to this church? He scans my ID. Nothing up in the system. Nothing's in the system. Now, today's day 4. Remember that. Day 4. 4 times. How many times I had my car scanned and nothing's in the system. So I go to this church, talk to the pastor and all of them. They all scared and everything. They call the police on me. But I leave before the police get there. So I never got nothing scanned. He just said, you can't go back to that church again. That's what he told me. Bet. Cool. Now, I end up calling my mother. The guy said, call her to tell her to come pick you up. She comes with my uncle. So, I guess she's scared. Because she know how to get to where I was at without any problem. But she going to have my uncle to drive. I guess your nerves all jacked up because you know you're lying. Yeah. So, she ain't saying nothing to me in the car. I sure ain't got nothing to say. We get to the house. She said, hey, I need to talk to you real quick. Go ahead. I put a missing report out on you. And because you wouldn't tell me where you was at. And I didn't know where you was at. So I put a missing report out on you. And because of the missing report, I told them that you was out of your mind and you needed your medicine. Time out. Now let's go back. Day 1, you called. We never talked. Alright? Day 3, you did start calling me, but because of my son. And that's only the reason why you called, because I called you about my son. But guess what? You talked to my daughter. And you talked to me. So am I missing anymore? I'm not missing, am I? Because you got to talk to me. A person is missing if you cannot verify them. You cannot get in contact with them. So my thing is this. So 3 days I was gone. Do you have proof that you kept contacting me? That's the thing. So you telling me these police officers putting reports in and you're not even trying to see where I'm at? But this is the thing. You talk to my child. And my child, even though those 2 days and a half that you didn't hear from me, you talked to my child and my child knew I was okay. Because I told her I was in town. So you already knew I was fine. Last time I checked, I'm 37 years old. I'm allowed to leave the house. Right? Right. Okay. I'm not a teenager. And I'm not a little kid. I'm 37, so I'm allowed to leave the house. When this Negro over here leave the house, I don't see no missing reports on him. So why is one on me? Okay. You want to know why there's a missing report on me? Because she want to make sure she tells somebody something just in case I die. She want to put it in the system. But this is the kicker. So, she's going to tell me, why you telling people that I'm not your mother? Where you get that information from? Who you talk to? You said, she's telling me, you say you got information. So, are you playing a game? No. I told you I had information. You never asked what the information was. So, I'm not holding nothing back. Do you ask me what the information was? No. But I'm asking her. So, I told you, 2 people in town that I told. One person, she don't talk to. The other person, she don't talk to. So, how she get that information? She saw my videos. How, Sway? How she see my videos if on my end, they're being blocked? Or are they? Because on my end, my videos are being blocked. How are you able to see those videos? Tell on yourself. Then she's talking and she's like, well, I got to call the police and let them know that you're back. Again, on what day do you make that report? Because you talked to me since the first 2 days. And even before the first 2 days, you talked to my daughter a couple of times. Because guess why? How I know? Because when the dad went to the police department, he said that my mother kept harassing my daughter at school. Keep calling her while she at school. Yeah. Ain't that something? So now she's telling me, I told him that you haven't been taking your medicine. Hold on. Medicine? Didn't that evaluation that you had the courts to put me in, the mental institute, didn't I tell you the day I got back that they said I don't need no medicine, that I know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So you falsified information. So you lied and said that I was out of my mind. But guess this the kicker. Again, on what day do you call the police? Because I didn't talk to you till the third day. So do you telling me that you called them the same day I went so-called missing and knowing you never talked to me? Because you said that I never told anybody where I was going. So how you have a conversation with me? Let's keep going. So now she's saying I gotta call the police to let them know you're back. Well, you knew 2 days ago that I was okay. Why you didn't call the police 2 days ago and let them know that I was fine? Oh, you holding on information. Is that what it is? Bet. Let's keep going. Now, you telling them basically I'm off my rockers, right? You're basically trying to let me know they might have to come here to this house. And if you keep it up, because she's trying to scare tactic. This is what she used to do to me all the time. Manipulator. So you might want to check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's what she's subliminally telling me. I said, call him. Call him. So she's on speaker. Well, yeah, my daughter, she's back home now. Is this the hotline that I'm supposed to call to let them know that she's okay? Because my uncle yelling, talking about, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Just tell her that she okay. So, my thing is this. Do you actually give out a missing report? You just proved that you and the police department are all on the same team. You want to know how I can prove that? Let's go back. First and foremost, when you call them or whatever, your little hotline, right? And you put that information in, whoever you talk to sound like they ain't know what the heck you was talking about. That's one. I've been gone for 4 days, and each day a police officer scanned my ID. It would have shown that I was missing. Why none of them had that information? Because it was a false report. She just proved that her and the police department are all on the same page, reading the same book, telling the same lies. They need to cover themselves because they know they was putting spells on me. So they was hoping that when I left, they was hoping that I died. And for some odd reason, I feel like that night, the first night, is when she contacted the police department. That's why she called. Because she didn't want to come in the room to see if I was actually in the room dead. Because I didn't say nothing to anybody. So she waited till that next morning. But she put that information into that police department. I bet you that night, the same day I was gone, is when she told them. So hopefully, when she woke up, she'll saw a dead body. So she can say, oh, I thought she was gone. She ain't say nothing. But now, she realized, no, she's really gone. What's going on here? How come the kid's dad, my youngest, his father, is a part of it? The oldest two, their father's a part of it. And now I'm starting to question, is the grandmother of my youngest a part of it? Because she never called me back. And I told her what was going on. So that's where she got the information from her. Because see, that was the only other person I talked to that was not a part of the people in town. And I told her. But she was on the phone and she actually stated, yeah, for years you said something about you and your mother would have some issues. See, you were so busy listening to her, you didn't realize your phone was being tapped. They know that you already talked to me and you acknowledged that you knew how she was, because I told you for years, per what you said, right? Right. So when I asked you to don't say nothing to your son yet, because I need to make sure I talk to you directly, right? Right, you went ahead and told him. That's why he demanded to make sure that my son go to my mother. Because y'all needed a hostage, right? Right. Because she has to come back for her child because she loves her child. And if the only way we can keep her locked is she comes back to her child. See, y'all didn't expect me to keep going. Y'all didn't expect that. Because the old Toya would have backed down and be like, no, my kids. I know who the hell I am. And I know my child's okay. And I know y'all ain't crazy. But thank y'all for letting me know all of y'all are a part of this whole thing. See, I try to help you out. I try to give you warnings. Plenty of warnings. But y'all was covering everything up. And Miss Thane, now you guilty by association. Yeah, you got part. See, I try to save you. But you rather listen to them. You know your son a liar. And I already told you how my mother was. And I already showed you the truth of how my personality is. And you know I never did anything to anybody. And look. The door was open for you. And you closed it on yourself. No police report was ever given out. Because if it was, all these police officers would have said something. See, I know what I do. And then I tell y'all in some videos a long time ago, I could give you all the information and you still would be lost. Hope y'all like the little rabbit holes. I tell y'all, don't try to outdo me. You can learn from me, but don't try to outdo me. I know what I do. I do everything according to the hands of God. Every person I talk to, every word I say, everything that I do, I know what I'm doing. No different than when I went to that church. I know what I was doing. See, I knew that guy that was sitting there that I told y'all about in another video, I knew he wasn't a part of that church. I knew no different than the people at the restaurant was part of us on the side, the secret societies and governments and stuff. I see y'all. I see everything. I know what I'm doing. And y'all keep falling. Don't get too close, or you will fall in that hole. See, I don't like people that lie, manipulate, take advantage of people. See, my journey is not for me to just be out here and prove who I am as, high and mighty. Nah, it's to show you the truths of the world. How corrupt a lot of these people in the world are. How corrupt a lot of y'all are that's watching. So no different than when I went to that church. I knew who I was talking to. I already knew. No different than when I went in. When I went to the altar. Before I touched the altar, by the way, I knew there was a spell on it. See, y'all so busy with y'all heads up y'all behinds, you didn't know that I was taking the spell off the altar before I touched it. Didn't I tell y'all when I walked in? What did I tell you? Joan, that's your name, Miss Joan. What did I tell you when I walked in? I said, every church I go to, I said I went to nothing but the churches that look like me. And every one of them pushed me away. But I thank you. I thank you for opening the door for me. Y'all the only ones that open the door for me. Amazing how you can call people entitlements out. Her ego. Yeah, we got this nigger. I'm going to call it the way I see it. We treat them better than our own people. I'm going to call it the way I see it. I thank you so much. I truly do thank you. but I'm also showing you at the same time. Was it that you already knew that I was coming? Because when you walked into that building, before you walked in, you was going to go do something else. But look who came up and sat beside me, or in the chair across from me. You wanted to so-called pray, but you wasn't praying. You really wasn't praying. See, I already know. You knew that I was coming back, but you didn't know to the extreme. You had ideas, but you didn't know to the extreme of who I really was and what was going on. See, when your pastor got the demonic book to pray over me, he was sending me a spell. Guess what? I'm both spirits. I saw and I delivered. So, when you was talking to that demonic side that I don't care too much to deal with, all I did was recycle it. You didn't realize that when you was casting a spell on me for protection for you and the spell on me, that it got reversed back to sender. Right in front of you. That's why you was scared. That's why you was scared. It's amazing how y'all had security already ready there. Right? Right. Y'all knew y'all had my spirit trapped. You already knew it. In a little box. You had it trapped. See, the thing about it is, y'all thought I was afraid of you. Because see, based off the whole form of Jesus, I supposed to have been afraid of y'all. See, my feet should never been able to walk into that door. You know that, right? Right, because it's demonic. I should never been able to walk in there. But the thing y'all never banked on, that I was going to have both spirits. Yeah, both spirits. So, anything that's demonic, a pure spirit don't supposed to be able to touch that ground. Yeah. That's the part that y'all knew about, but you wasn't banking on the other part of it. So it scared y'all to see actually Jesus on the ground. Yeah. In our church. Yeah. What the heck? Yeah. While I was in there, I called out all the angels' names. Oh yeah, I know all the angels' names by heart now. It's a lot of them. Every time I announce myself, I announce every single one of them. Before, I'll just say all the angels, ancestors. Nah. Oh, they make sure their name is known. And each one comes up to announce. Like a microphone, each one announce themselves. Each one announce themselves. It's gods and goddesses. And it's a lot of them. A lot. Y'all just prove how all of y'all was corrupted. So, the police department in Greenville is corrupt too. Y'all knew about me as well. Plymouth know about me. All y'all knew about me. Yep. I've been seeing y'all watch me everywhere I went at. And y'all scared of me. Y'all are really scared of me. But is it you scared of me, or are you scared of the stuff you have conjured up for yourselves? The stuff that you put out there on me. See, it was easy to dish that stuff out. But the problem is, can you take it back? Can you handle all the stuff y'all dished out on me? Nah, you can't. You cannot do it. So, anywho, just let y'all know. Anyone in the world, I noticed that my face be crooked, or is my glasses. It's like my face is like dead. And I'm starting to notice it more when I do my videos. So maybe y'all see it or it's just me. But anyway, have y'all noticed the moon? The moon turned. We in a whole new season. Just let y'all know that. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. Hold on, the moons. Oh yeah, that church that I went to, St. Peter's. For the kids that they don't know, they do have kids there, so they teaching kids demonic stuff too. Just to let you know that. Let me see if I can pull up. Okay. So, this is what the moon's supposed to be looking like, right? But it looks like that now. If you ain't caught it, we in a whole new era. Everything has shifted. This is the, but that's how it is. It has changed. And the color changed too. So this is what it is. That black area is the top. So think of like a bottle top, bottle cap. You see like this? When we came through, pow, it popped off. It popped a hole. So every time when it gets nighttime, it's not the fact that it's getting night. It's the fact that this is moving around the world. And by the time a certain time, it finally covers up the hole. That's it. That's it. That's why it looked like it is. It haven't fully lined up yet. But it keeps covering up the hole. All y'all seeing is a part of the dome separated from the hole. That's all it is. It's a reflection. That stuff that y'all been seeing is a reflection. So that's it. That's all it is. It lines back up. It goes all the way around. And then lines back up by a certain time of the day. That's it. It's a hole. But if y'all don't get it together, that hole can actually get cut closed all the way up. And be permanently dark. And y'all don't want that. So I advise y'all to do what's right. My face is literally like... But yeah. So I advise y'all to do right. It's changed. Everything has shifted. Our atmosphere has officially shifted. And so you're going to start noticing other shifts. Because you got to look at it like this. If you see that shift, the weather and all of that is about to start changing up too. Everything's going to start changing differently. And it's only because now, because the way the hole is set up now, it's going to start changing other things. But it's all natural. It ain't the fact that, oh, she out here doing anything. Nah, I'm about to sit my behind down. I'm tired. This is what's going on. Y'all should see my ankles. They like this big right now. Both of them are huge. Because all that walking I done. But I'm thankful because, now my body is back on track to working out again. So I'm going to get this snatch back. Get it right. Get it right. Get tight. But anyway. So the thing about it is this. And I think I stated this in a video before. I can't remember. But, once everything fully come in, I'm not going to be addressing a lot of stuff. Only reason why, and I know I said 1 minute, then I changed it up, and that's just life. But however, my goal is to make sure that I get y'all to listen to me and follow orders. Now, because of what happened, there will be some things that will be demanded. I know I say choice, but there will be some things that's going to be demanded so we can stay in alignment, okay? And we'll get to that on another day. I don't feel like talking about that. However, it's nothing bad. It's all to help you, okay? It's all to help you. But I'm going to do the video, but it's going to be less like a video. I have a feeling that it's going to be more like a live thing. It's just, y'all might be watching me in a daily life situation and just watching me do things, and you're going to get the message that way. That's really what it might be. Other than that, I'm going to just provide the information for y'all, and y'all go out there and be great. You understand? and go out here and communicate with people and stuff. I'm ready to take a break, y'all. I am. This has been a journey. I'm tired. My reality's tired, and my spirit is tired, and we just want to rest. And for my kids, did I curse in this video? I think I slipped. I caught myself. Okay. For my kids, you watching this, I want y'all to know that everything we've been through has been, it's been horrible, and I don't want y'all to think that I don't care about you. I don't want y'all to think that I ain't try hard enough. Once y'all hear about everything going on, you'll actually see that Mom really been trying the whole time to try to make sure we straight. She did everything. And I'm gonna say it like this, and don't take it the wrong way, because I love y'all. I can't apologize for other people's stuff. Now, if these things that was going on was my fault, where I maliciously did these things, anytime we had disagreements or stuff like that, that wasn't because I wanted to. It's because these mother suckers was doing things, okay? So I want y'all to know, like, I don't want to yell at y'all. I don't want to fuss with y'all and stuff. And Jalen, you're just like me. You're quiet. You laugh. You joke. But you're like me, and you are soft-hearted. But you're to yourself. But when you're around people, when you want to talk, you talk. But you're super intelligent, and I need to know that I know that you're super intelligent. I don't care what the grades say. You're super intelligent. You're exactly like me. Okay? You rather let people think what they want to think, and I got that. That's one part. My daughter, Zai. Boy, you want me make me want to shake you sometime, because you just like me on the other side, not the bad side, but the side of that one. Like Jalen, you're quiet, but at the same time you say how you feel when you really have to. Zai, you more out there. You don't care. You're high. And I'm very proud at you. Same time, both of y'all. I'm proud of both of y'all, how y'all handle yourselves. But yeah, Zai, you challenge me. Okay, you challenge me, boy. When they say, when you have a child, they gonna be just like you, boy. Both of y'all. But that challenge side, some days I look at you, I hear your voice, and I be wanting to stop. But no, you're amazing. Both of y'all are amazing. And I thank y'all in this process. I thank y'all for y'all strength in this process, because people don't realize, yeah, I went through, but y'all went through as well. And y'all some strong tail kids. You understand me? And I need you to understand it. Okay? I'm not but making it small. Y'all are some strong tail kids, and I'm very, very proud that y'all are my kids. You understand? And I thank y'all for sticking it out. I thank you for vocalizing, especially you, Zai. Now, you tell me how you feel. You tell me how you feel. Okay, you tell me how you feel. But however, I respect it. But I do respect it, because you make sure that you acknowledge your ways. Sometimes you have your moments, but I acknowledge the fact that when you see you do something wrong, you don't wait forever to come back and respond. You'll come back, you apologize, and express why you apologize, and what you looking out, your standards and boundaries. And I'm very proud of you for being able to do that at your age. No different than Jalen. I catch you. You quiet, but I know. I've seen some little snippets with your friends and how you put them in their place too. Like, hey, you can't handle this. You can't handle me. Then we don't need to be communicating. So I see you too. I see both of y'all. So I really thank y'all through this process. And I'm going to do everything that I told y'all that I was going to do. I'm going to do that and more, okay? And I'm like this, and I need y'all to understand. Y'all childhood was kind of snipped away from y'all, okay? So I want y'all to know, I know y'all got like 2 more years. Based about 2 more years, and then y'all can be on your own. I want you to know that I'm not rushing you, okay? You want to be a child a little bit longer? I don't care. All right, go right ahead. Get it out of your system. Be respectful, but also know you gonna be, of age soon. Like 2 more years technically. So just be mindful that you'll be an adult then. But right now we're gonna enjoy every minute we can, and I'm not rushing y'all through this process. But I'm gonna make sure I I can't really make up for lost time, but I'm gonna make sure that our future time is well worth it. And for my youngest one, my baby, Kobe, thank you. Because your hugs and your are you okays and all of that every single day, you don't realize how many times I be about to break down and you catch me right on time and pull me right back up. And I love y'all all for it. Each one of you, y'all check to see if I'm okay and stuff like that. And I thank y'all in this journey, in this process. And I know that it's a hard pill to swallow to know how our family truly is, but the blessing is we have the real family coming in front of us, and that's what we're gonna focus on. And I thank y'all, and again, like Kobe, I thank you so much, because the little hugs, the kisses, the are you okays, the playing around, like you come in right on time every time. And because of that has what helped me to stay strong in this process. And I thank you. Kobe, Jalen, and Zai, I thank y'all so much for being the most amazing kids that I ever seen. And I'm not knocking everybody else's kids. Y'all can do the same thing in your kids' lives, okay? I'm not knocking other people's kids. This is my story, okay? So I thank y'all in this process. Please forgive me for the things I've done, as I forgive y'all for the things that may not been right. And we're going to hold on. Take the good, throw away the bad, and create more amazing moments. On that note, y'all, y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all.